There's bugs flying around my head. Alright. I'm about to plant this plant. And it's hot out here. So. I'm already regretting this. I should just let my dad do this. It's hot and it already smells like dirt. I've had this plant for a very long time. It was dying. It had scale for a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just chop the whole plant up and throw the root ball into the woods. And then about 3 days later, I was like, why would I throw the root ball into the woods? I'll just keep the root ball and see what happens. So I went and I got it out of the woods. It already had like a little nub growing on it. So I threw it back in the pot. And she's been doing pretty good so far. Only had one casualty. The hurricane. We lost one leaf. So I'm just gonna plant her right here and try not to pass out. Hole's not deep enough. You see this root ball, right? You see why I had to take it out of the pot. Oh, this is some dry dirt. Alright. First thing done on my to-do list. It's in the ground, finally. Alright, so now I'm making banana pudding now. So I just put these are the family size ones, so I'm making 2 of the family size. I'm using vanilla pudding. I be going back and forth between vanilla and banana cream. Not gonna lie, I kind of allowed the first box to thicken up a little bit before I added the second box, which I do every year because I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna need the second box. It's always better to have the second box. That's why I bought 2 boxes. I don't know why I decided to play myself like that. I'm going to sit here and watch some SVU on this impromptu SVU tangent. So, me, big fan of SVU. But I'm not even going to lie, for the most part, I just put the show on in the background and just let it play. Don't really pay attention. But this season, 26, let them figure some stuff out. In that last episode, the mid-season finale, that was a good one. All them people earned their paychecks on that episode. Carisi was up in there. He was acting, doing what he's using his detective skills, which he hasn't used in a while. And I don't know if this is actually I do know. It is a popular opinion, but Carisi is so much better as a detective. Him as an 88, it's just like he's not giving. He's not great. Whereas I feel like if Barbara was still the 88 at the time of that Richard Wheatley trial, we would have won. We lost because Barbara was on the other side. When they said they was gonna have her go inside and they was gonna take her to the Solomon Islands, I was like, oh my god, again, she about to go back into another hostage situation. Plot twist. Carisi said, no girl, I'm protecting you. Something that doesn't happen too often anymore with these SVU episodes, but my eyes were glued to the television. Alright, the pudding looks like decent consistency. So that's the consistency I want. I got the bananas I'm cutting up over here and the vanilla wafer, so I'm just about to layer that and then be done with it. We did a drawing contest. We did the rainbow friend.
Okay, so blue.
Oh, that's the yellow rainbow friend. Naya drew that one. That's nice. That's mine. I did the orange one. Naya, to be fair, Naya watched the video to do hers. That's the green one. Mommy did that one. And Auntie did the red one. Coming through the vents.
Yeah.
And I don't know about these rainbow friends. I am hungry. And I got leftovers from Thanksgiving in the fridge, but I was like, I'm gonna go get done what I need to get done, then I'm gonna come home and eat. because like I said, I need to wash my hair, but I can't wash my hair until I get my nails done because these not getting caught in my hair. I'm not doing that. Alright, so I decided to go ahead and get my nails done first. That way I can go home and get me something to eat. And yes, I'm putting me a mask on. Really, I'm not a fan of getting acrylic dust in my lungs. Really should be doing this every time. I don't even remember every time, but I remembered this time, so. And I wish I had my the KN95, whatever they call. I know I have a bunch of those. I just don't know where they at. I don't even know what I'm getting done. I think I'm just getting a fill. Just getting a fill, and then I'll put my own little designs on it. So that was that. Just got my nails done. I literally just got a fill. So they're still cute. Now I gotta figure out what everybody's doing because as was reminded me, it is Black Friday. Shein said they got 95% off or something like that. So I was just gonna be at home doing that. But let me see what my peoples is doing right now. Also, I'm still putting grades in. I was putting in grades in a couple of days ago, and I still have 3 periods to go. And so I was gonna do that today. I also need to get like what's happening on Monday. They're starting a new section, so we're definitely doing vocab. But like, am I giving them the whole day to do vocab? I would prefer not to do that. Up out of a seat and playing with each other and touching each other, and that really kills me. So, nope. So I gotta figure out what we're doing on Monday. I went into Walmart and immediately forgot that it was Black Friday. I walked in, I'm like, why are so many people here? I don't like there's too many people here. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It is literally Black Friday. I was right to begin with. We will be doing our Black Friday shopping from the house. There's a barbecue truck over there. I need to start eating from food trucks. Like, it's too many food trucks around here for me to be patroning so many restaurants. But I'm not going to start that today. I am going to Sonic because I want chili cheese fries, and Checkers is no longer nearby my house. So we're going to get that, and then we're going to go home. We'll do all the stuff that we need to do on the computer, wash our hair, and that'll be that. We went to go see Wicked the other day. The night it came out, we got the cups. And it was so good. Like, I've never seen the show of Wicked, but I have been listening to like the music from Wicked like basically my whole life. So baby, I was singing along. And it was so nice. Girl, I was crying. She's sitting there, Cynthia Erivo is sitting there singing Defying Gravity. Baby, tears. Weeping. Because it was just like, oh my God, we're here. And I feel her. Baby, I'd like to try Defying Gravity. And you can't pull me down. It was a great time. I had a wonderful time. Other than the fact that it felt like Ariana Grande was doing Kristen Chenoweth's voice. Especially in that like popular song. Like, it didn't sound like Ariana Grande. It sounded like Kristen Chenoweth. I really enjoyed myself, and I cannot wait until part 2 comes out. But my sister was saying that was too long, but I'm like, imagine if we were actually at the show, because the movie ended where I assume that would be intermission. So that was like the first half of the show. I had a wonderful time at that movie. The only issue I had, and I can't tell if it was just our movie theater, even though I have heard that complaint about it elsewhere, that it was just dull. Like, it should have been bright, like vibrant. Like, I should have been blasted with pink and green, and I wasn't. It was kind of washed out. Also, Cynthia Erivo's voice, everything else, everybody else's music, Ariana's voice in the movie sounded like it was mixed with the music. Where Cynthia Erivo, every time she started singing, it sounded like those were her raw vocals. Like she was singing live. For everybody else, it seemed like the recordings were being played over the visuals. So the music was edited in with the movie. Whereas Cynthia, it sounded like she was singing like into the camera. All of her musical numbers, she was singing live in that moment, which I thought was a little weird. She sounded wonderful, but it was just like there was a distinct auditory difference from when Cynthia was singing versus when Ariana was singing. Just what I was looking for. A couple of things. Let me check on my plants. I can't tell if it's doing okay or not. It's only been one day, but that's what it looked like. Also, it's about to rain. I don't know where this came from. I really don't know what's happening right now, but I guess I shampooed my roots with the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo, the one with the avocado on the front. And then I did the lengths of my hair with the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Castile soap. And I'm just moisturizing my roots. I've been feeling the side part. No retwisting the side part. I don't know, this hair, it's whenever I wash my hair and I see the full length of it when it's way down, that's when I'm like, ooh, look at the hair. But then it dries and then the roots be looking crazy and I'm like, you know what? Time to comb it out. It is a lot of hair. And it's getting long. I mean, in some instances it's already long. Like, I'm wearing a sports bra. This is the bottom of the sports bra here. So, I'm not too far away. I'm really out here at almost 11 o'clock at night. Like, really working on something to present to these kids on Monday. Like, not me being a real teacher. This was not even the calling. But we gotta figure something out. Because, baby, I'm tired and it's only been, 4 months? Something's gotta give here, dog. So, let's see if planning the lesson ahead of time actually impacts my learning environment. I'm joking. I do plan some things, but I'm like being really thorough. Like, I'm really using the strategies and stuff that come with the book, because I didn't go to school to be a teacher, so like I really need all the help I can get. So I'm in this book, baby. I'm in the book right now. I know some of y'all are like, why are you bringing your work home with you? The truth is, I would rather do this sitting in my bed than sitting in my room. Alright, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am actually kind of tired of doing this, but I am on a roll. I planned out like the different levels of things, so I have like what my gen ed is gonna do, what my advanced kids are gonna do, what like the kids who need extra attention are gonna do, my kids who don't really speak English, what they're gonna do. And then I also have my own notebook. I got this from Dollar Tree. I have written in my notebook like what I want them to have in their notebook. There's no confusion on my part, because I started in the beginning of the year, I started writing down stuff in my notebook, and then I stopped doing that because like we had a lot of stuff to do. But I think it is helpful for me because I wouldn't even say that I'm forgetful, but when I get overwhelmed, there's like so much stimulation going on in the room that I get overwhelmed and I forget like what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So at least this way, it's like it's in the notebook. I know what it's supposed to look like. I know what I'm looking for. So I wrote down the instructions of what it is that I'm doing on this paper. And in my notebook, I wrote what the finished product is supposed to look like. And I know that this right here is not going to happen every time. At this point, really, all of this extra is because I just had a week off. Like, I don't have to be nowhere tomorrow. Like, I'm not in a rush. There's not too much to do. But, like, I can see this lasting through December and the beginning of January. But once we get, like, 3 weeks into school, yeah, this will probably be dead again. Hopefully I can keep it up, but it'll probably be dead again. I am so tired. I'm so hungry, and I need to put my aligners in on my teeth. They have to be in for 10 hours, and it's 1:15 right now, and they make my mouth hurt. So I really am not looking forward to having them in all the way until basically noon tomorrow. But I gotta eat. But I can't stop what I'm doing. Right now, I'm about to make the agenda at least through Wednesday, because it's simple. It's like really takes nothing. I'm just gonna write down like the instructions and the different pages that I need. Oh my god, my teeth look terrible. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one I want. I kind of like, we're only gonna be in school for 3 weeks, and I do like to keep a consistent design throughout the week. So I gotta figure out what 3 I want. I'm going with this one. It's 120 right now. I'm giving it
Really, I'm giving it 20 minutes. But no matter what, I will have food in my mouth at 2 a.m. And then I'm going to bed. Brushing my teeth, putting my retainers in, going to bed. And then that'll be the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me for the first day of Vlogmas. Even though, like I said, I started in November, which I'm pretty sure everybody does. But anywho, thank you so much for watching. We'll see how this one goes. Y'all, blow me up so I don't have to be a teacher no more. Very serious. Hit like if you liked the video, comment for anything you want to see, and support a Black-owned business, baby. Subscribe to my channel. That would be very nice. And y'all come back now. Yeah.
If I was your girl.